Hello and welcome to my second stream ever. So we'll be picking up back where we left off, back in Oak. Ah, God, I should really remember it. Welcome back to the stream. This is my playthrough of Dragonfable. We'll be picking up where we left off last week at Oaklore, where we're mostly doing a few side quests. I thought this week we could advance our story a bit more, so I thought that we could go ahead and get to Falconreach. Maybe. Now, as you can see, if you were here last week, then the items I equipped at the end of the stream are unequipped, which is an annoying bit that happens every time you leave a character unless you save it. So, re-equipping the items will be going ahead with the story, and that means on to Falconreach. And this is quite a place where we are. Oh no, what will happen? Ha! Another victim falls prey to the Dark Wolf renegades. Your gold or your HP? Now. How about your gold or your HP? Then I won't have to hurt you guys. Our gold? You've got some nerve, hero. You would made a good Grey Wolf renegade. Too bad we have to waste you. Get her. And a 3-person ambush with level 2 ambushes on a level 7 rogue. Yeah, this will go really well. However, due to the fact that they die in one hit, we can't actually use our rapid, because, well, last hit misses. And it needs to be a connecting hit. Yay! We completed this quest. In a dark and secluded part of Oaklore Forest, several Dark Wolf bandits try to take your gold. Big mistake. So, now we're going here to one of my favorite characters, Zorbak. Shh, careful, hero. You wouldn't want to wake this hungry, giant, sleeping, man-eating bear, now would you? Very asleep. Well, that was a close call. Thanks. Hey, bear! Wake up! It's lunchtime. Nah, this should be fun. Why, you little blue rat? Uh-oh. And a level 5 beast. So, Daze and DOT. And then poison. And as you can see from last week, our Daze, instead of doing metal damage, which is what our basic daggers do, does now deal fire damage. This means that the Daze DOT is based on your weapon, which means that if an enemy has a weakness, you can use this DOT for more effect than the poison DOT, which deals more flat damage, but if something has a minus 100 resistance, then the Daze DOT would deal more damage. The basis of combat. And we're also almost ready to level up. A level up, plus 20 health, plus 5 mana, plus 5 stat points. Interesting, I'll have to keep an eye on this one. And yes, that is Zorbak. and that was a prank. Yes, this wicked little blue moglin just sacked you up. So now we never have to deal with that again, and we're here with Serpent, who... Hail! I am Serpent, and I was sent here to guard this bridge. Want to see the Hydra's lair? Let's wait on that for a while. Because first we're crossing this bridge over to... well, Falconreach. Let's see what happens here. Serpent. Huh, I get it. Very funny. Too bad though. I was hoping for a good boss fight. Whoa, wait, what was that? A good boss fight! Yay! So then, let's see what our new skill does. A throw attack. Oh, we did quite a bit of damage with that fire attack. Let's see what his resistances are. Hydra Hawk. Minus 300 energy and minus 300 fire resistance. That means that our fire attacks will do about 300% damage. Well, no, they will do 400% damage. Okay, let's see if we can do the same with the other Hydra head. Yes, we can. Now you want to take out the flunkies in a boss fight generally, because they usually have far more health, or far more attack, but far less health. In the normal boss fights at least. I'm not speaking for the different boss fights you have at the edge of time. So now we stun it because it does not have a immobility resist, and we do our pierce attack, which deals quite a bit of damage. Now then, overkill or not overkill? I'm voting overkill. And luckily we did, because otherwise it would have survived. I don't think it would have survived the DOT though. Victory! You have defeated the Hydra and cleared the path to Falconreach. As you turn and cheer, the giant Hydra ahead comes up behind you. Then suddenly it collapses over and becomes wedged in the broken part of the bridge. Hey Adele! Welcome back. And thank you for the follow. Which, by the way, I should also for the follow last time. I didn't say it on stream, but thank you again. I should also thank Calypso, who also followed, and Varric, who followed just today. And we have just defeated our first boss, so let's see what will happen. It also gives a bit of advice to be sure to set our hometown in Falconreach by talking to Serenity in the inn. And here an outdated message. And if you thought I was too easy, just wait until the Hydra's lair opens up. So, a lot of XP, a bit of gold, and we now have a bridge. And if you're sad that we'll never get to do this boss fight again, just wait. Just wait. So, welcome to Falconreach, the place where we were supposed to go last week, except we spent most of our time doing side quests. Now you may have noticed the tear in the sky. Don't worry about that, that's for later. Now then, let's go speak to Serenity to set our hometown. And, there are odd jobs here, but well, let's speak. Let's not get Hey Jalen! It's going good. Welcome to my stream. Let's set our hometown with Serenity, one of the most kind-hearted characters in the entirety of Dragonfable. Yes, and for a hero like you, I'll rent you a room for free. Are you sure you want to be your hometown to be here in Falconreach? Yes, we are. So, we have now set our hometown. We can rest for the night, which, you know, kindly restores our HP. Knock, knock, knock. Wake up, lazy bones. It's time to save the world. Oh, come on, I made you a hero's breakfast. Time to wake up. And yes, yes, Adele, it's truly nothing to worry about. And this is Spruce, kind little Moglin who maintains the Odd Jobs board, I believe. Well, it is sad that we should talk to Twilly, but let's go ahead and check out the timeline. So, we've done this. Now there is all this to do, which is actually quite easy. We just have to speak to Ash. Hi Jaina, I've got some new information for you. I guess a hero's job is never done. Oh, the Dragonfable is level 10, so we can't do that. These are all great challenges. Just, you know, not as interesting. So what did it say we needed to do? We needed to do the Undead Assault, then Sepulture's Flying Fortress. Well, Undead Assault, quite easy. To the wall! This is the first ever Friday the 13th invasion, if I remember correctly. And the undead are coming from Doomwood, such a lovely place. We need to push them back and defend the town. If we get overrun, the town will be destroyed. Defeat a wave of them and add it to our score. Well, since 100,000 waves has been defeated, I think we can safely say that this army has been defeated. However, we'll go to battle. Once we battle all of them, we can battle the whatever monster is behind this. So, Doom Deadwoods, weak to fire. Really nice, because we happen to be good with fire. Not quite as weak as the Hydra was though. But then I think that is the most extreme weakness that there is in the entirety of the game. So let's see, we have a couple of other Deadwoods. Doesn't seem to be much of a difference between them though. So let's just stun this one and then deal with the other ones. Yay. Grab me with your arm that goes underground and, you know, the flying squirrel attack. And we convincingly dealt with that wood. Let's see, we do not want to lose our rapid attack, so going for this is quite handy. Again, simple Deadwood, nothing much to talk about here, but it's always nice to have a few simple enemies. So, how are you doing, Jalen and Adele? Uh-oh. Luckily, we can just easily back out of that screen. And this is a slime, a very simple elemental, burns quite nicely. And since this is level 1, we're not even going to waste a single attack. But as you saw, we were healed by going to that point, which is why I wanted to clear that path first. Ah, yes, you had a long weekend, apparently. I'm jealous. I did not. Then again, I also just started my university again, so this was the second day of classes. Oh no, 2 slimes. Whatever shall we do? 2 level 1 elementals. It's doing pretty good. Also feeling great after a long weekend. Doing some work while watching streams, so I might not be too active. Don't worry about that. It's just good enough that you're here already. That's awesome enough. So, this is a level 6 enemy. Wow, very intimidating that. Oh, we almost got it down. So let's check the resistances. Oh, weak to fire. It's almost as though I knew this would happen. Oh. Yeah, Jen asked, how is your school adapting? Everyone staying safe? Yeah, everyone's staying safe and at home. Because, you know, our school decided that the best way to do this would be to, you know, make everything happen online, which quite boring and almost no actual interaction with people, but it does work quite well as a way to deal with the pandemic. Oh, 1 health left over. That's sad. And then our stats 16 to 28 damage. So our 14 damage at the end, while sad, also was the most damage we could do. Schooling from home, that can be tough. It's hard for me personally to learn like that. I guess it's better than the alternative. Yes, Jaden, yes, it is very much better than the alternative. But it is boring and I don't really have that much of an incentive to actually work on my writing now. Which, you know, not always the best way to work on it, but yeah, you don't really need to do anything for this week yet, so I'll just play some games in the meantime. Yeah, this is not the most intimidating of threats here. Let's see, can we kill it? We can kill it. And so it began. A time travel ferry ticket stop. This is a note that you can use, that you get for going back in time, as the time travel ferry helps you do that. I don't think it has any use, and otherwise these are very easy to grind, so heroes welcome in Falconreach. Now then, we're level 8. I think that we can skip Sepulchre's Flying Fortress. However, let's see if we can do that. Yes, this is annoying. So, we'll just skip this one because we need to be level 10 and we're level 8. Well now, this is terrible. The local pet shop in Falconreach is run by a kind old lady by the name of Gramps, but it seems her granddaughter, Aria, has gone missing. Time to be a hero. Well, we don't need to go to Falconreach, we're here already. Anti-heroes look elsewhere. Yes, yes, they should. This is a wholesome game and you are a wholesome hero. Always, whatever they ask. Now then, the pet shop. Let's see what happens here. A missing granddaughter. Thank goodness you are here. Can you watch the shop while I'll go look for my granddaughter? Well, we'll just go watch the shop then for grams. You want me to watch the pet shop? Just a bit, dearie. I reckon my granddaughter got herself in a heap of trouble chasing critters into the critter cave. Will you help me? Well, what is a good hero supposed to do but say yes? Great, I'm sure you and the animals will get along fine. Yeah, we will. We very, very much will get along fine. On second thought, how about you head to the critter cave and rescue my granddaughter? I think that's a better idea. Just got an inkling of that. So then, a critter cave. Quite a few critters. Including a few very, very annoying ones. These are dirt rollers. Stone bugs that are weak to wind. And since I don't yet have a good wind weapon, nor really any good weapon except for my dagger, my Hydra curse, let's just attack. Oh, we missed that hit. At least they aren't as bad as the basilisks. The basilisks suck. The basilisks in this game, by the way, do not look like a giant snake. This is a deadly drone. Wasps that really, really don't like you. They are weak to stone though. They heal from wind attacks, which is why you should always check whether or not it's safe to attack with your weapon. And pray that it is. As you can see, their stingers are quite a bit more barbed than a normal wasp's stinger. Quite a bit more lethal too. But they do earn their name of Deadly Drone. I think, Jalen, that you are not yet in my Discord. Right? And then here's a link if you want to join. Ah, a level 8 enemy. Well, at least we'll get a bit more XP. Then, welcome to the library, Jalen. Welcome to the library. And this is one giant Shelagog. So, yeah, most of the names in this game are shoutouts, at least in this part. It gets a bit less extreme with that in book 3. Let's see. A minus on fire, no resistance to poison, which those enemies usually have, though that might be a trait of Ravenloss. So, poison, so that the deities can stag, and we can burn the big spider, as Adele just called it. Yes, it's a very big spider. Especially since a little girl is talking to it. A stealth strike does deal quite a bit of damage, doesn't it? Yes, we won this by the skin of our teeth, but we won it. So, you came here to save me? From what? Ah, now that you found Arya, she will join your party. You must battle your way out of the cave. But first, from monsters! Yeah, this is no place for a little girl. Yeah, thanks a lot. You just squashed my new pet. Her name was going to be Thomas. New pet? Her name was going to be Thomas? You're a weird kid. My name is Arya, and I'm not the one going around saving people from their pets. That thing was about to have you for lunch. You really don't know much about training pets, do you? But I guess I should thank you. Your heart was in the right place. You're welcome, I think. Are there any more pets I should know about before I get you out of here? Sure, I come here almost every day. My grandma's a great pet trainer. She's teaching me everything she knows. Great. Well, let me see if I can get you back to town in one piece so you can see her again. Oh, you worry too much, silly rogue. Okay, let's get moving. This will be fun. So then, ask about bugs. Since you're such an expert, maybe you can tell me how to beat these things easier? Sure. Arachnids its family in its version of high heat. You can... Whoa. What now? The spiders don't like fire. Ah, okay. What else? Oh, and try to use small words. Sure. The beetles don't like wind very much. I'm not deaf. Large words just bug me. Puns. Get it? Bug me. Oh, I get it. It just wasn't very funny. Are you done now? Yes. Sorry. Okay. How about the wasps? The wasps don't do too well against Earth. Don't ask me what they're doing down here. That's all you need to know, really. Great, thanks. Now let's get you out of here. Now then, continue. And we have Arya in our party. Standard, always level 2 party member. And here is a hidden healing pad. Now, a thing about how healing pads work, you don't need to stand on them. They just heal you continuously if you stand on them one time in the room without going to another screen. So then, let's see how we can deal with this one. And can Arya help us? Nature damage. And, well, she's a human wannabe beastmaster. 8 to 12 nature damage. Better than we did when we were level 2. Yeah, it's cute. It's a wannabe beastmaster. Let's see. Does this take the drone out? No, but Arya can. No, Arya, don't get hurt. I mean, it's not that dangerous, but still, it would be bad if she got knocked unconscious on our watch. Let's see, can you deal a lot of damage? No, you did not deal max damage. Why? How could you betray me like this? Oh no, oh no. Let's see, one piercing attack. And we can't take out the big bug, but that's fine. It's not as though they do that much damage that we should be worried about it. Now then, a rapid on the other dirt roller, so that, usually we would deal enough damage to kill the dirt roller, or at least squash it, as Arya said. 9. Well, that was dissatisfying. Now then, all around you, you hear the sound of buzzing wings and chittering mouthparts. Good thing you brought your stomping boots. We saved area. And let's heal now, before I forget to do that again. We can do quests, we can do pet quests, or we can go ahead and follow the Orb Saga timeline and... Oh no, we can't do this yet. It requires the Temple of the Four Winds, which is at the end of the Dragonfable line. So, we'll go ahead and do more about this. We can replay here from the Dragon Egg Saga the introduction from last week, the Black Dragon Box, and now we can go to Robina the Hood. Hey yes, you want to look for the Black Dragon Box? You should ask Robina the Hood. She knows everything about hunting Sneevils. Well then, heal and potions here, and invite Twilly, so that we have a pet that's useful-ish. So then, there's also minigame prizes, which is, I believe, from the minigame site, and the Fire War, which is way later. We don't need to worry about that, not yet. So, the directions to Robina the Hood. Follow the road east, or right, if you don't know, out of town and into Sherwood Forest. There you will find the infamous Robina the Hood. She knows everything about hunting Sneevils. Perhaps she can help you track down the one that has the Black Dragon Box. So, let's head east and let us see. In Sherwood East. Oh, when this fell over, did anyone hear this? This is too easy. My box, my box, my box, give me back my box. Sure, sorry. These boxes are now rightful property of Robina the Hood and her band of merry women. Yes, this is all the Robin Hood cliches. All of them. Well, maybe. When I get down from here, I'll bring me some more boxes, right? Hey, all of those boxes are my boxes. So yeah, we now know how Robina got all these boxes. Let's see if we can talk. Robina the Hood at your service. Steal from the rage. Give to the cute, little cuddly wuddly forest creatures. Let's talk about the Black Dragon Box. Oh, this black box is yours, you say? No, my precious, my precious. Sneevils really do like boxes. Mine, it's mine. I stole it fair and square. That's not how fair and square works, little Sneevil. I'll make you a deal. If you help me with my quest here in the forest, I will let you have the box. Agreed? Yeah, let's just piss off the Sneevil. Yes, that is how forest creatures get loot and gold. Yes, it is. Okay. So, say yes. Quests, a golden opportunity. Let's make this forest a better place for everyone. A golden opportunity. Steal from the rich. Time to steal from the rich. Specifically, Richard the Vile, one of the bandits who just robbed one of King Altion's caravans. Let's ask for a bit more. A reliable source informed me that the gold was to be a birthday gift for one of the king's 3 daughters. A golden opportunity, so, to learn more and get more money. At least for Bina. A simple Dark Wolf robber. Let's just stun him to be sure. And now just attack him normally. This is one of the constantly repeating quests, so I've done this a few times. Not that many, it's not that great of a quest, but... And sure, you can go right ahead with grabbing a snack, so, but you can go right ahead with grabbing a snack. And now we see the value of having a healer in your party. I almost got out of this unscathed, but still. Easy enemies don't really require that much input. Especially if Twilly is so nice as to heal me each and every time something happens. Of course, that's the moment he doesn't. Yay. Let me just alert my friends who asked me to alert them when I went live, because apparently I forgot to hit enter on that screen. Whoops. Congratulations, Twitty, you made someone fall over with a breeze. Now then, we have a healing spot right after this fight, so we can go ahead and use Rapid. I mean, it is a quick way to deal with him, but... Yeah, Twilly MVP. Twilly is MVP quite a few times. Not the cutest Moglin though. Now then, this looks like we're entering their living area, or their home at least. Now then, take this one out with a Rapid if we're lucky, or maybe with Twilly. Almost, Twilly, almost. Nice, that crit allows Twilly to deal with him. Welcome back, Adele. Welcome back. Now, let's heal up a bit. It's nowhere near dire, but it's always nice to be healed when you go up against the boss. This is just a normal Dark Wolf robber. There's really nothing special about him or his flunkies. It's just a normal 3 versus 1 fight. AKA bad odds for them. Let's see then if we can make it so that our quest reward is properly distributed with the local wildlife. And another level up. We're level 9. We can almost do the Dragonfable, which would be fun. So, you have fought your way through the dark wolf bandits in their forest hideout and recovered the stolen chest for Robina. What could she want with all this gold? Well, we could find out. Let's heal and then give till it hurts. Give until it hurts. You did great taking that chest of gold from the bandits. Now we're going to give it all away. Go knock out some random forest creatures and put that gold on them. What? You didn't think I was serious? Where do you think all those monsters got the gold from in the first place? So, now we are going to help them. And these are basilisks. If you're unfortunate, they can stunlock you. But with our level up, we got this one, Mind Numb. Attack MP instead of HP. Only place this is useful is in the PvP area. It's not really PvP, you're just fighting against the characters that other people have made. So I could, for example, fight my main. I would lose terribly, but I could. Let's see if we can't make it so that, you know, this one. See, the annoying part is they are very much immune to stun, or at least it seems that way, given that they have a 50 mobility resist, yet always somehow seem to manage to resist my stuns. They also have a minus 100 flee resist. This basically means that they will never flee. However, fleeing isn't in the game. So take that with a grain of salt. But this is our first immobility resistant enemy. So that's what happens when that occurs. And I'm afflicted with stun, the annoying part about fighting these enemies. And that's why you inflict a DOT on them. Now then, let's clear out this cave, shall we? It's afflicted with daze. That means that it is not resisted. That means that we can get a few relatively free hits in. Normally I would try to preserve a few hits, a bit of my mana. However, I do know where the hidden health pad is in this level, because I actually like this. And I have a immobility resist of 1. That means I have a 1% chance to not be affected by stunned or something like it. Depending on the different types of stun effects there are, because it could also be that you are stunned but you have a 1% chance to resist being stunned in general. This one, however, applies the stunned effect every turn for 1 turn, which is why the stun is so annoying. Let's hope I'm not affected by it later. Okay, apparently the stun is just a different proc chance than what I remember. Yay, we had a crit on the attack that deals 0 damage. Woohoo! Let's just get it over with. And this is the last basilisk. As you can see, the text Basilisk is affected by stun, did not appear, and that means that he is not affected by, or is not affected by Blaze. Daze did not appear, that means he's not affected by it, which is annoying. But let's see, hopefully it does not actually come up that he will manage to stun us. Though, even if he did, he would die this turn. Now then, contrary to normal quests, we are never getting money in this quest. And now you can see here these sparkles, they notify that there is something hidden. A secret healing area. Basically just stand on here whenever you're done with an area, so that you can deal with these all. Let's see. Bovox. Water is their weakness. They have a bit more reasonable immobility resist, but it's still pretty high immobility resist. And it's usually not worth to switch for only a -10 resistance, because the difference in damage, unless you're talking about level 90 weapons, is not enough. But yes, these annoying enemies are here. That enemy is down, no matter what damage he did. Yes, but yes, also, as you can see, there are Z's coming out of him. Normally you would not see that. Normally they would just, you know, fall over, not get knocked out. But we're making sure that everyone else can also get some gold from the enemies. And isn't that a noble goal? Thank you, Twilly, for healing us up. Now then, a Clawkin Wanderer. They are weak to fire, they are resistant to nature and to metal. Quite a bit more to metal than to nature. And their immobility resist is annoyingly high, as with most of these enemies. But this Clawkin has been affected by the stun, so let's just put some money on it and then run away. And that is the last one of this batch. Let's top our mana off again, and then let's deal with the last batch of enemies. A unique cougar. Completely plain enemy, but it has an interesting design and a variation of it we will see a lot of. A hell of a lot when we get to upgrading potions, which can wait for a while because, you know, we only have 200 health right now. And the upgraded potions are quite devastating. These also have one of the funnest death animations with their exploding horn. Let's take care of this last clock-in that resisted, unfortunately, the stun. You can see their crazy mobility at work. Because they do not need to do that backflip. Let's not stun him this time, so that we can see its pretty animations. Oh, so pretty. No, but they are pretty fun. These enemies also don't have any element, which means that the only way to get a resistance high versus it is to get your all resistance high, which is appropriately rare for something that takes off a percentage of the damage of all attacks facing you. So as you can see, we did not get any experience from this one. I don't know if we got any experience from the previous ones. Certain quests put a cap on how much XP you can get, which is annoying, and it was, I think, mainly intended to make sure that kids don't spend all their time playing this game. Now then, we have completed Give Until It Hurts. A few bites and scratches later, and you have placed all the stolen gold onto the forest monsters. Now that you have accomplished your backwards task, go see Rubina for the Black Dragon box. Let's heal first. Then, alright, a deal is a deal. Wow, Jaina, you did a great job. You have held your end of our deal, so you may have the box. I can have it, just like that? Yep, just like that. What did you expect? I don't know, for something valuable I expected a tougher fight. I was expecting some boss to pop up and... yeah, we jinxed it. We jinxed it. Not so fast, peasant! Ah, that's more like it. You... ah, Robina, thank you for keeping the Black Dragon box safe for me. I clicked through that. But now I can kill you at the same time! Trakath, didn't you learn anything from last time? Yes, I learned that you are a fool for letting me live. This time I'm prepared for you. Both of you. Yeah, he really is an emo kid, trying to be better than he actually is. Now I will have my Black Dragon box. Let's battle. We're not going to run away. We can face the human, or we can face the beast. Crack him. An annoying beast that does a lot of damage, mainly in a lot of punches, if I remember correctly. So let's stun him and deal with him quickly, because Trakath is not a threat to anyone. Not now, at least. Let's see, we'll poison him. And let's see. Yes. We take him out, and Twilly is being MVP more because, you know, healing. Let's see if we can avoid them hits that are coming in. No, we cannot. but we can do a surprise attack, which deals quite a bit of damage. And that's why you like this class. Also because, you know, critical hits, but mainly that. And Twilly healing. Yeah, free heals are awesome, yes. Yes, they are, Adele. And yes, you go, Twilly, you go. No, we missed attack. No, we can't do rapid in our most optimal rotation. Complete overkill, but still nice. No! Impossible! You say that word a lot. Fine, I'll finish you fools later, but the box is mine! No, Jaina, you can't let him open the box. It's empty. Here's one thing to know about Sneevils. They like boxes. They don't like their contents. Empty? But how? Yes, empty. Give me back my beautiful empty box. Already dumped out useless thing in box. What? Where did you dump it? Sneevil dump site, of course. Yeah, that'll take a while. Let's see if Twilly knows where that is. There's also the Quad Force, which we'll do later. It's quite a fun quest though. The fight at the end is actually pretty difficult, if I remember. Or well, not really difficult, but it was difficult for my young brain. Let's see. Oh no, the Black Dragon box was empty. Oh, I know. We need to visit the most famous treasure hunter in the land. Let's see where we can find this legendary explorer. Go further. So, we have to go further east and further east still. Let's see, what's that away? A shipment of food and supplies, correct? Aye. Excellent. Take these to the tower immediately, please. This is Chaz created quite a bit for the before the Chaz zone in San Francisco. He's a guardian. These all are guardians. That is, they live in the Guardian Tower, wear this fancy armor, have this fancy blade, and it's a special class as well that you get for being a Guardian. That is the same as being a Dragon Lord, having the membership in Dragonfable, except then in Adventure Quest, the first game made by Artix Entertainment. Now then, this seems to be the place to be. Let's see who this is. This is Valencia. Why hello there, adventurer. I'm Valencia, the world famous rare item hunter. Could I interest you in this rare statue? Only 1 billion gold. Let's see then. My rarity score is 77. It's not that high as it can be, but not as bad either. This is Valencia's shop. That means a lot of models that you can exchange for different items, different weapons. These are all places we will go. So, you've proven yourself faster than Valencia in the race, and you got a nifty souvenir of your trip. This item requires a dragon amulet. Ah, you have played this game before? Adele, if you remember really liking Valencia and wanting hair like her, you probably have. This is quite a fancy dagger as well, so maybe we should get it. And let's see, the renowned explorer's ring. This ring is a must-have for a dedicated adventurer. A built-in compass will guide you in the densest of fog or the darkest of nights. This is pretty good stats actually. And what's the acclaimed adventurer's chain? Every adventurer needs a bit of charm to get out of these tight spots in strange cities. Wearing this, you will feel your confidence increase. It's again pretty good stats. The resistances are negligible. Let's see. Tales of a Treasure Hunter is something we can make, but it's not really something we need. Then there are the lesser versions of the Explorer's Band and the Adventurer's Chain. Oh! Yeah, you played Adventure Quest, Dragonfable and AQ Worlds when you were younger. With your sisters you played AQ Worlds. Yeah, that's fun. Well, I'll talk to you later, probably. Have fun in the meeting, I guess. Let's see what the other staffs look like. These are quite fun. This is quite a pretty obsidian rod. And the Sodalite blade. Yeah, it's basically a bigger version of the dagger. Except the dagger is a gata. Let's talk quests. And, well, we do need to get the... I did not know that. Note, Valencia will offer several specialty rare item quests for level 8 through 12 in the near future. I think this note has been here for as long as I remember. That's why I probably blacked it out. But it might be something in the Bacon Origin or the Idle Hands. Let's first go ahead and go to the Sneevil dump site though. The Sneevil dumped a dragon egg out of a black dragon box at the Sneevil dump site. I can show you the way there. Yay. This book is called How to Find Books Under Trees. Guess you don't need it. A family of spiders made this helmet their home. And a thick lock. This lock. It's a plant, so weak against fire, good against nature. It has some strength and some immobility resist, which always annoying to see on an enemy, even though I think there's only one source of strength. It's annoying when it's made useless. Let's just attack. Apparently we had a crit, and this is why you sometimes might not want Twilly, because this enemy has a 200 nature resist. Let's see if we can outdamage Twilly. Because you're not supposed to heal the enemy, Twilly. You're supposed to heal me. Another one, this time afflicted with the DOT. And then deal with it. Oh no. Yes, Twilly, heal me. Do not heal the enemy. The lyrics to a song, The Ballad of Sanford and the Sun. A Rummerge. A golem, level 8. It's weak against water and ice. It's not healing from metal, but it is immune to the damage, and it heals from energy. That's probably says something about where it's from. I'd guess Pop Sprocket. Those people always make golems. Well, at least I am very happy that I managed to get a non-fire and non-metal weapon. Or rather, that I managed to get a non-metal weapon. Lots of dagger holes in this chest piece. No wonder someone threw it out. Ooh. A burlap. It has some fire and light weakness and the great darkness resistance because it deals darkness damage. This is a golem, so it's an animated spirit of some sort, I think, because I can't think of a mage. Well, no, Cicero would definitely animate this. And yes, Twilly, please do keep on healing me so that I can, you know, survive this. This cast iron pot has seen one too many bad stew recipes. There's something icky all over the handle. Yeah, you wouldn't want that. Let's see, stun these because apparently their damage is really high. And down the rummage goes. No, don't heal the completely unhurt enemy. Of course, this would be the only time that Twilly would get an actual crit, but yeah. Ah, mystery bag that smells like gorillafant feet. Better leave it there. Who would take gorillafant feet? A lot. These are a lot of skulls. The Sneevils must have found a crate of them. Or, you know, went graveyard robbing. Ah, the healing pad that we always need. Especially since I am out of mana. Or well, technically MP, but it's mana. A stick. A small voice calls a name from inside his face, but you know better than to look in. Luckily that dealt enough damage to DOT. Ooh, this looks like a fine axe, but looking closer you'll see no stats on it. Forget that. We want stats and we want them now. That's a lot of damage. Luckily he's weak to fire. And we found the dragon egg. Finally, the dragon egg is mine. I've gone through a lot of this. Now all I have to do is walk up 5 feet ahead and pick it up and it will be mine. Yep, that's all I have to do. I just need to reach out my hand and take my prize. And I will, because I will claim my prize. Because I earned it, I will claim it in just a few seconds. I should know better than this, but I really want to save that moment of final triumph. After all, this moment only comes around once, and I want to enjoy it. Yeah, it's not subtle. It's not subtle at all. So I'll just stand here for a few seconds and... Yeah, I'll never do that again. It's a full dragon. Are you kidding me that just happened? Great. Dragoth, Sneevils, now giant birch. What next? Hey, bird. I bet Valencia knows where you live. I'm coming to get. I'll be coming for my dragon egg. Yay! Complete quest. So then, healing pad. Oh no, it's the slightly malfunctioning healing pad. Luckily, it only brings us to 1 HP. Still, a heal is quite nice then. Let's take the Volt Dragon. Let's take on the Volt Dragon. A huge Volt Dragon stole the egg. I bet it was Ultra Volt Dragon. He lives at the top of Mount Mordor. Yeah, not subtle at all. Let's just go ahead and go to Mount Mordor. It's all over there. We can see it. Yay. Oh. Now, however, we need to figure out this puzzle. Because they do not connect to the partners. If they even have partners. Let's take on this simple Volt Dragon. And hope we don't get punished for this one. Luckily, as usual, mobs either do a lot of damage or have a lot of health. Not both. Usually. And yes, they do bring you constantly to the same place, so you can't exactly just go ahead and walk through a door a few thousand times. Let's look at its resistances. It has a 100 immobility resist, a -50 stone resist, and a 100 wind resist, so that's why it didn't get stunned. Well, it has the DOT at least. But that immobility resist is annoying. Let's hope this leads to the right place. And let's do the safe-ish route. $51 damage is quite a bit. We did quite a bit of damage. That's really, really nice. Let's see if we can finish it with cooked turkey. Apparently we cannot. Oh, we picked the right place to go. Aha! There they are. All 6 of them. Let me just heal up and get some mana back. Okay, so there are 6 eggs. So what? I'll take all 6 and I'll sort them out later. Kriau, kriau. I don't want to hear it. You stole my egg in the first place. The rest of them are probably stolen too. Besides, do you think I'm just going to stand around and talk after the last cutscene? No way, Birdbrain. I'm taking all those eggs and getting out of here as fast as I can. Kriau, kriau. I want my egg! Let's battle. Versus the Ultra Volt Dragon. Same stats as the previous one, a bit more damage though. So, let's go stealth. See you later, Jalen. Have a good day yourself as well. And that's the last of it. At last! I'm not sure which of them is my egg, but I'm going to find out. Until then, I'll have to keep them all safe. All five of the eggs. You got the dragon egg! Unfortunately, you got 4 other eggs too. Maybe Valencia will be able to tell them apart. These items will not appear in your backpack. Woohoo, we got it. Let's talk, let's heal, let's quest. Exactly 5. All 5 of these eggs look identical. I am unable to tell them apart. Maybe you should take these back to your little red Moglin friend. Good luck. So then, let's go back to Twilly. And then he sat on a turtle. Ha 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 ha. It would be funnier if we knew the setup, but Aya is pleasing someone at least. And we have the background music back. Five eggs? Wow's this? Which one is the real dragon egg? I know. Use the portal and ask Warlick, the mage, to help. 5 eggs. You have 5 eggs, which all look like the dragon eggs. Use the travel griffin near the guardian tower to visit Warlick. He is a powerful mage who may know the secret to figuring out which of these eggs is the real dragon egg. Let's see then. Let's just run past them up to the tower. There is a portal here. This is what Twilly mentioned. We can go to Babylon, which is a long time ago. The frozen cave, the pyramid, the armor patent room and armor customization. These 2 are why I wasn't that worried about, our colors. While these 2 are radiant quests, they constantly repeat, and Babylon is for far later, otherwise you'll get spoilers. Let's see then what's going on here. The Travel Griffin, a town, a dangerous area. Let's see. This one is Warlick's tent, home of Warlick, the Blue Mage. And this is a fun glitch that no one will actually fix, because no one actually wants to fix it. Let's heal and then talk to Warlick. Interesting. Very interesting. I am Warlick. How can I help you, rogue? Let's talk about the dragon egg. A dragon egg is not a matter to be taken lightly. Let us be swift with this most interesting quest. Let's go into the tent. 5 dragon eggs? So you have 5 eggs and can't tell them apart. Interesting. Please step into the tent and tell me more. Let's enter the tent. Wow, this is a lot more roomy than it looks from the outside. I wouldn't have expected stone walls inside a tent. Oh, we're not in a tent. That's just the portal that leads to my mage tower. We pay a little more for the extra dimensions, but we thought it would be worth the rent. We? Yes, me and my roommate, Cicero. He's a decent roommate, mostly because he's gone most of the time. Anyway, Twilly told me how these eggs came into your possession. You've had quite an adventure so far. Yeah, that's one way to put it. I have begun doing research on the black and white dragon boxes. The texts are ancient and difficult to translate, but it looks bad. If I am correct, the text will say that this egg will hatch into the great dragon that will destroy all of lore. Oh, ooh, that's not good. We may be able to avert the catastrophe, but first we will need to reveal which egg is the true dragon egg. I have a good feeling about this one, but we will need a power spell to dispel this illusion. Illusion? I don't see an illusion. Of course not. It's an illusion. All dragon eggs have a natural magic illusion around them that helps protect them. I have to find a spell powerful enough to counter the dragon magic. While I do my research, make yourself at home. Feel free to make a snack if while you wait. I won't be very long. Watch the egg that will destroy lore carefully. Fix myself a snack. A few moments later. 10 minutes later. One giant omelette. I have good news. As it turns out, I believe that you have the egg that will hatch the dragon that will save all of lore from what do I... Don't worry, I already handled the problem in my own way, and it's delicious. Want some? No, thank you. So you cooked the egg? Yep. You cooked the dragon egg that would have saved the world, and then I ate part of it. You said it was going to destroy the world. You said to fix a snack. Okay, did the egg taste like honey and mackerel? You nasty. No, it tastes like normal fried egg. Okay, then that wasn't the dragon egg. Was your way to tell if an egg is a dragon egg is the taste test. Ooh, so did you find out the spell that did you find a spell that can help us tell which is the real egg without tasting it? Unfortunately, no. The magic is very strong. We will have to summon a creature that feeds on the dragon eggs to dispel the illusion for us. I will need your help, hero. The ancient dome of summoning lies high in my tower behind the barrier that I cannot pass. Oh, some sort of magical force field that you can't penetrate. Not exactly. The tome is on Cicero's half of the tower. You see, his insane experiments and dirty laundry were driving me nuts, so we painted a yellow line separating his half from mine. Warlick, this is not a very mature solution. Think so? Let's see if you feel that way after fighting past his magical accidents and his enchanted filthy laundry. Complete this quest in an attempt to save the egg the world you thought cooked the egg you thought was the dragon egg. Luckily, you were wrong. And since this is a simple quest, we don't need to worry about healing afterward. The tome. You must re-enter my mage tower and recover the tome of summoning from the uppermost 4. There are only 4 now. At least you're not hungry at all. However, we can't exactly... Okay, 2 eggs glow in the dark, 1 smells like cheese, and 1 did not get any roast beef. That's a reference to something. And this is the magical force field that Warlick cannot penetrate. A sideways window? It's not sideways. So, this is a dirty sock monkey, a beast weak to fire and water. Because, you know, that's what you use to deal with laundry. A sideways window. Now then, a laundry golem is annoying. still weak to fire and water. Because with this laundry, you really want that to deal with it. And the DOT will take care of it. Yes, a fun flipping over backwards death animation. Let's see now. The bugbear. A beast weak to light. Heals slightly off of darkness. Slightly. These are actually pretty fun, but having them be stunned is better. And this is one of the more interesting death animations. It gets stuck in the ground, as a lot of them do, but it's more interesting than most, at least. Well, now, something again weak to fire. And that's that. Oh, sparkles. Whatever would that be? Let us see. After we deal with this dirty sock monkey. I am not really worried about health because, you know, the healing power of books. Ooh, 3 potions. Let's see. A bugbear weaken. We can deal with this one easily. And the bite attack, the boring attack of the 2 I believe this thing had, but whatever. Let's see. Your hand passes through the handle. Weird. Explanation time, apparently. Well, a bit. We need an explanation for the floating furniture. A floating bookshelf? You must be on the right track. Yes, yes, we are. Ah, the windows aren't sideways. You are. You're running up the inside wall of the tower. And yes, that is the kind of crazy experiments that Cicero does a lot. And the Bugabus, a giant bugbear. That isn't really much different, except for his propensity for taking a lot of damage. It's just a very, very tanky bugbear. Let's see if we can get it down before our mana goes below our rapid attack. I think that will be easily done. But I don't make the rules here. Thank you, Twilly, for the final hit. We completed the quest, crossing the line. After discovering that you were not walking along a hallway, but in fact walking sideways up the tower, and successfully fighting your way past Cicero's accidental creations and enchanted piles of dirty laundry, you have found the spellbook. Heal. And then Dragon Egg quest, the Strings of Flame. We must summon an unspeakably powerful creature to determine which egg is the right one. To summon it, I require several agents. Number 1 is a bag of fire yarn. Venture into the fire cave north of here and see if you can find a bag of fire yarn. However, for that we will need to fight fire elementals, which isn't really what we want to do with a fire weapon. So, let's see, can we get any of these? No, because this is all based on the different weapons you get from a different quest and elemental essence, which you get from the quest we're going to do now. They look kinda okay-ish. Maybe we will use the combustion point as a dagger for a while, or maybe ebb flow. So then, we should not deal with that. Not yet. Let's go back to town. The portal that does not take us to Warlick, but can take us back. Because we need a weapon more suited for taking on fire elementals. Let us go speak with Serenity, because she always has a few beginner weapons, such as the Frozen Crane, which is a bit too, how do you say it, expensive for a low level character. The Obsidian Dart isn't here either. Let's see, maybe if we can find a cheaper weapon. Or maybe just ask in the shop. No, I do not think level 40 weapons are quite what we need. Maybe a rusty kukri is what we need, but it's too much. Unfortunate. It just requires too much money. Even this one, just a stiletto, dealing decent metal damage, requires too much money. That's unfortunate. These all have variant stats. This one is the best one, this one is also the most expensive one. Let's talk make weapons. Let's see, this is unfortunately too difficult for us, and transforming a Nature's Call, which, you know, is one of the weapons here, if I remember right. Or no, it's a different weapon. I'll have to do research on that. I mean, there is the Fork of Destiny, but I don't think we'll want that. Let's quest. For a level 10 weapon, I need 10 pieces of ore, and the weapon called Nature's Call from the Sneeville Forest near Robina. For a level 22 weapon, I'd need 35 pieces of the ore, and the weapon called Dirged Thorn. Using these weapons and the ore I craft, I can craft you a powerful sword, dagger, or staff. Just bring me the materials when you are ready. Let's see. Yes, this is just quest for ore is this quest, which we do not want to do. Let's leave then. And let's explore the town a bit more. For example, the bank, where I will put these items in the bank, and as you can see, since this is a dragon amulet item, they do not actually take up the item slots. So let's go back, let's leave and talk with Carrie. Apparently there's something going on with an ancient fortress in Doomward, which only a seasoned adventurer would dare do something like that. So they just excavate the ruins and leave them for someone else to explore. Usually they hire adventurers they can trust to clear out the place first, and then they check it out, but nobody went to this job. I wonder if they found... Well, if you do, I'm sure Ilion would be happy. Ilion is the archaeologist who led the team that found it. He was really mad when nobody could find, when they couldn't find anybody to clear the place. All that hard work for nothing. Yep. Yeah. The guild. Let's see what else. This is Urban Dundee, a character, and this is Strike. Hey, I ain't ever seen your face before. I'm Strike, traveling merchant. If you have any hero points, will allow you to upgrade certain things, for example, or buy certain weapons. For example, this weapon, Dage's Desolation, which you can get, and you can get the hero points by getting one of the actual weapons, actual merchandise in the physical merch store. So you can see different swords that you can buy, and I think you can upgrade them, but I'm not sure of that. A slightly wonky animation here. So yeah, these are the swords you can get for that. Then there is the class shop, which requires a few hero points. Then there are the other shops, which is where you can get your things that you have upgraded. For example, if you had the Dragonlord's Path by buying a certain item and then redeeming the code on that specific account, then you could get them. You could get the various Dragonlord's Path weapons, which apparently deal void damage, or well, technically question mark damage. There are a lot of these, but it's still awesome. And here you can change your Shadow Warrior class, which transforms it into an ancient one. Now then, let's go back and go to one of my favorite places in Book 1 Falconreach. Let's go here. Uh-oh. It's a portal. Let's see where it leads us. This is a story we will do later. And yes, that's all I'll leave you with. So then, since we cannot buy a weapon because we do not have enough money, let's see if we can earn some money. Ash had a few quests, even though we can't begin the Dragonfable quest. Let's see if we can, I don't know, take on the Grove quest. The Grove, there is a magic grove which is now the home of corrupted forest creatures. It got a lot tougher. So yes, these are randomly generated but level locked missions, while his missions for all levels just level with you. This is a Sylph Drake, a fairy, which deals quite a bit of damage, but isn't that bad. Now then, let's see if we can take it out quickly. Aw, the DOT didn't take it out. These are Deft Minx fairies. Luckily, these only have 1 MP, but this is one of the few enemies you would want to damage their MP. Because they have a very annoying mechanic that if they get to half health, which I will show with the next one, they will heal. Which you can understand is quite annoying, because they will heal back to full health. And if you have an unleveled one, which can get up to hundreds of points of MP, it will get very, very annoying very, very quickly. And these also hit like a truck. And that's why you want to damage their health, their MP. I mean, luckily it's out of mana now, but the non-level capped ones, the ones that are not specifically placed there in a limited fashion, can tear apart your character. These are rivalds. These are just normal fairy creatures that do not do much. They're basically satyrs. They are tanky. They deal a bit of damage. Let's go stealth, and then let's see about a surprise attack. Maybe we can use the extra crit on our Fury or Rapid. Fury is the same-ish type of attack, but then for the warrior class. Another Minx Fairy. Stun it, then deal damage. Do not do it the other way around, or be prepared to have your damage be revoked. Ooh. Let's see where the Sylph Drake wants us to go. Well, I say wants us to go, I mean that implies anything it wants. Or rather that wants anything at all. Let's just heal our MP and let the DOT take care of it. Because I was hoping for Twilly healing us like that. Uh-oh. Let's see if there's a less annoying enemy on the other side. No, but there is a heal. Great Taste, less filling. This pops up whenever a pad only heals one of the types, and as you could see, it only heals HP, I mean, and it only showed the HP symbol. It did not show the MP symbol, which is how you can check it far easier. And sometimes the Great Taste, less filling message does not show up. Let's take on this High Lord Madcap. Or rather, let's take on Prankster and Trickster first, I think. I think that would be best. Because these seem to be the flunkies that deal more damage but have less health. Or rather, deal less damage for this and have less health, maybe? Yeah. Whatever. These don't have any resistances, they are just renamed satyrs or ribalds. Stealth, and then a surprise attack, because that is always nice. This, like most boss battles, just turns into an endurance battle. Do we want to use this one? Yes, we do. Even though we have now left the Prankster, I believe, alive, that allows us to deal a lot of damage with our surprise attack. And though we cannot use our rapid attack now, while it is off cooldown, we can just switch our targets without having to worry about such things. So let's poison the High Lord Madcap. Let's do a throw which deals just the slightest bit more damage. And we may actually have to heal in this. Yes, we may actually have to drink a potion. This death animation is so funny though. I mean, it's not supposed to be funny, but I think it's just funny because it just compresses. a rapids, or will it take another surprise attack? No, it will not. This is a nice little level up to level 10. So then, as last thing here, a Valkyrie's Ride. Nice. Oh, it's a sword. This short, powerful blade is favored by warrior women everywhere, as well as men. It deals ice damage. It has a rarity of 2, a bonus of +2 crit, but unfortunately it is a sword, and that means that we cannot properly use it as a rogue. However, it would have looked like this. That does not really look that much like a actual sword. That looks more like a dagger. So let's do what we always do with unwanted weapons. Open a shop and sell this weapon. Now then, the last thing we will do for this stream. I think we will go ahead and go follow Ash. Something really bad has happened. I still have butterflies in my stomach. I have a really bad feeling about this. Well, then tell me, young Ash. What was it that you wanted to show me, Ash? Twilix is curious too. Just wait a second, guys. It should be here any minute now. There, it's coming over the mountain now. What is that thing? I was hoping you could tell me. I saw it for the first time yesterday, but it's been circling the countryside for several days. Reports were coming to Falconreach about a giant undead dragon with a castle on its back, but I had to see it for myself. It was spotted flying south with that castle on its back. A few days ago, people are saying it attacked the Temple of the Four Winds. No one seems to know anything about it. Twilix knows. Only stories, rumors and legends, but some of them must be true. That is one of the great dragons, one of the ancient ones, or whatever is left of it. He must have had an army of necromancers to animate the skeleton. It's his flying fortress. Who, Twilly? Who else, of course? Who else would corrupt the resting bones of one of the ancient dragons? Sepulture! Sepulture has that much dark power? It's unbelievable. He's a far greater threat than I ever thought. What could he be planning? Meanwhile, inside Sepulture's flying Draculate's fortress, my lord Sepulture, I have returned with the white dragon box as you demanded. The priests at the winds were no match for your undead soldiers under my command. And here we see an enemy we will meet later. Please grant me the power of the necrotic blade of doom, as you promised. You are very eager to embrace the darkness, Dragoth. Prince Dragoth, you are a fool. My lord? Our agreement was both dragon boxes, black and white. I only see the white dragon box before me. There were complications with the black dragon box. If you would simply grant me the power, I'm certain that I could. I think perhaps that you are still focusing too much of your energy on taking King Altion's throne. My throne. It's my royal seat. The royal seat is mine by birthright. Be silent, as I have promised. Bring me both boxes, and the power and the throne will be yours. Do not interrupt me or return here without both dragon boxes. Ever again. Do not fail me. A second time, Prince Dracoth. Yes, my lord. Complete this quest. It is clear that Sepulcher has big plans for both dragon boxes. Perhaps more clues to his plan couldn't be found at the Temple of the Four Winds, which I think we will leave for next time. This is where the tear in the sky and time and space leads, the inn at the edge of time, a place where you can meet your alternates. Jaina. Greetings, Jaina. How are you doing today? When are you in your timeline right now? No, wait, don't tell me. I forget I can't know this, or I'd go and help you. And after of time, Jaina said I shouldn't. All these different characters. Well, sorry, this is a quirk of mine. I absolutely have to help anyone. Sorry, forget about it. I'm learning to. I'm trying to learn how to manage this urge. So, carry on. All these different versions of you are all different moments of the timeline and all different time-based classes that you can meet. This, for example, is the Archivist. Oh, hi me. Have you taken on the challenge yet? They are a blast. You should also speak to Avatar of Time, Jaina. She is one of the founders of this place, and so am I. And 5 others. Avatar of Time, Jaina, Chronomancer Jaina, Chronocorruptor Jaina, Time Killer Jaina, that's the one we were speaking with, and me, the Archivist Jaina. Shadow Walker of Time is here as well, but he's still under development. There was Epoch Jaina as well, but she's not with us anymore. Now I've made myself sad. Please excuse me, I need to continue writing my diary. So then, this is Chronomancer Jaina. Salutations, Jaina. Please peruse the challenges we have prepared for you. They were made just for you. You know what they say, the only one who knows what's best for you is you yourself. Is this a cult? Smile and nod. Just smile and nod. A necrotic sort of doom returned from the bank. This is where you can apparently return it. And we can also store it there. These are the various challenges. And this week, or well, last week, added was the Lords of Chaos. This is very reminiscent of Acre Worlds, because these are the Acre Worlds Lords of Chaos, which, you know, quite difficult for a level 10 character who hasn't really got the tools for a level 10 character, or fight actually. These you can get from getting an inert Staff of Inversion, which you'll probably get from Assyrian, Lord of Chaos, and a Hydra Heart, the Chaos Beast fight. And then you can just upgrade them. Then Dust of Labyrinth, which is probably the different the item you get from the main fight. That is this one that costs 1,000 gold to enter. After a while, it won't be that bad anymore. However, this is about the quality of work you can see in those items, and they are all sights. That means you can all use them as your own weapon, no matter what. Then, of course, there are the Destiny weapons you can get from the Dragon Challenge. This one will be so very pretty when we finally get it. But that'll take a while. Now then, this was a very nice ending to this stream. So, I will be signing off here, and I will leave you with a raid, I think, if I can, if someone is... there is someone. So, let's go start the raid, if, you know, there is anyone who wants. But I'll see you then. Bye.